Welcome to Nonprofit Nerd Impact Unleashed. Get ready to dive into the world of nonprofits, where the nerdy passion and unstoppable dedication of those making a real impact is celebrated. Together with your host, Jarrett Ransom, the inspiring stories and game-changing strategies of nonprofit leaders will be explored. Join us to unravel the mysteries of successful fundraising, uncover the secrets to effective advocacy, and nerd out over innovative approaches to solving social challenges. Nonprofit Nerd Impact Unleashed is your go-to podcast for no-nonsense discussions with real-life superheroes of the nonprofit sector. Get ready to unleash your inner nerdiness and discover or rediscover how to change the world together. Now let's dive in and embrace the power of our nerdy side.
Welcome back, friends. Whether this is your first time listening or you are a loyal listener, I want to say thank you. It wasn't long ago that these conversations were a dream for me. They started out of a need I found myself having. At the time, I was co-hosting a daily show where I got to have some truly amazing conversations with leaders across the globe. I loved the conversations as they all pertain to nonprofit issues since March of 2020. However, I found myself craving something more, something deeper, something more personal. And that's when I began designing a platform to share about navigating the constant demands we all face, the demands between our work commitments and our personal commitments. The reality is, for me at least, I am just now starting to unravel the pressures of the last 4 years since the pandemic swept over our lives and created so much uncertainty for all of us. Nobody knew what to do at that time. Nonprofits were struggling to keep their doors open and their lights on. Nonprofit professionals were both personally impacted and professionally still expected to keep up with the community needs through their critical missions. I was right there with you. In March of 2020, I was actually serving as the interim executive director for a Phoenix-based nonprofit that had a very small staff. I'm talking 0.5 FTE, okay, so that's one part-time person. And their mission was to provide basic personal hygiene items to individuals living unsheltered lives, individuals that were living in recovery homes, as well as domestic violence shelters. Our work, like many of yours, did not stop. In fact, the program was needed in a way we had never experienced before. I didn't get to perfect baking bread. I didn't get to create a signature cocktail. I didn't get to rest. And I know many of you didn't get to do any of these either. We were needed at home and we were needed in our communities. So fast forward to today, and I am starting to realize the constant demands over the last 4 years have left me needing to focus on my wellness. It has led me to up my self-care game and commitment to finding a better blend to how I work and how I live to sustain the energy and the wellness that I need to be of service to others without it negatively impacting me and my wellness in the process. Today, I am filled with immense gratitude as I kick off Season 3 of Nonprofit Nerd Impact Unleashed. And I'm ready to do just that. I'm ready to unleash another round of authentic conversations with fellow nonprofit rock stars who are making big changes in our communities. I'm your host, Jarrett Ransom, and I'm excited to continue this journey with you. Over the next several weeks, get ready to hear and get ready to celebrate some victories, discuss some challenges, and learn from incredible individuals who are making a difference every single day about how they navigate their own work and their own life blend. Each of the following candid conversations tackle the real challenges of managing households, schedules, deadlines, passions, and you got it, self-care. These conversations, they're raw, they're unscripted, and I find them to be refreshing, and it's a refreshing take, I believe, on the nonprofit professional's journey. So I've had the privilege of connecting with amazing individuals across our sector, and I think you're going to find some commonalities in their stories and their experiences. I do want to express my deepest gratitude to our sponsors this season. So thank you to Fundraising Academy at National University. Thank you also to Nonprofits HQ, and a big thank you to Chazen and Company for joining us for this season, and to all of our guests who keep these conversations going. You help to normalize what was previously taboo to talk about in professional settings. And of course, thank you to each of you, whether you tuned in for all 20 of the previous episodes or just a few minutes, or perhaps never before and this is your first time. You are welcome here. These conversations are dedicated to you to help us all maintain exceptional service to our communities without neglecting our own well-being. Starting today and every Friday over the next several weeks, a new conversation will drop featuring one of the remarkable individuals from across the nation who have joined me for an intimate conversation about wellness in our work. And I'm thrilled to announce our lineup for Season 3. This includes Zach Brown with Nonprofits HQ, Tim Lockey with HumanStack, Sky Mercer of Sky HR Consulting, Kirk Schmidt, seasoned nonprofit professional, Faith Martin with Fundraising Academy at National University, Jackie Frazier with Chazen and Company, and Mandy Pierce with Funding for Good. This season, I am also throwing in a curveball because one of my guests asked if he could turn the tables on me and have me share more openly and deeply with all of you of how I am navigating the blend of work and life. So get ready for another phenomenal season of Impact Unleashed, where we explore the heart and the soul of the nonprofit world, because together, I believe we'll make a difference. Thanks for tuning in.